10 Proverbs in English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. I'm thrilled to dive into some classic English proverbs with you. Proverbs are short sayings that often hold a lot of wisdom. They're part of the culture and give us valuable lessons about life. Today, I'll share 10 popular English proverbs, explain their meanings, and give my thoughts on each. So, let's get started. Proverb 1. A penny saved is a penny earned. This one means that saving money is just as valuable as earning it. It reminds us that it's wise to put some money aside rather than spend it all. I think it's a great piece of advice. If you're careful with your money, it can really add up over time. Proverb 2. A watched pot never boils. This proverb is about patience. When we're waiting for something, it feels like it takes longer if we focus on it too much. For example, if you're waiting for an important email, it might feel slower if you keep checking. I find this saying very relatable. Sometimes, it's better to let things happen in their own time. Proverb 3. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. This saying means that when someone is away, we tend to appreciate them more. I think it's quite true. Distance can help us value our relationships and remind us of how much someone means to us. Proverb 4. Accidents will happen. This proverb tells us that mistakes and accidents are part of life. No matter how careful we are, things can go wrong. I find it comforting because it reminds us not to be too hard on ourselves when things don't go as planned. Proverb 5. All's well that ends well. This means that if the outcome is good, the difficulties along the way don't matter as much. It's a hopeful saying. Personally, I like this one because it encourages us to focus on the result rather than the problems we faced. Proverb 6. Blood is thicker than water. This proverb means that family relationships are stronger than friendships or other connections. Family is important after all. But sometimes, close friends can feel like family too. Still, I think it's a valuable reminder of the strength of family bonds. Proverb 7. A cat may look at a king. This is an interesting one. It means that everyone, no matter their position, has certain rights. I think it's about equality and respecting people. No matter who you are, you deserve to be treated with respect. I find it a refreshing proverb. Proverb 8. Children and fools tell the truth. This proverb suggests that children and people who aren't worried about consequences often speak the truth. It's an interesting perspective. Children especially have an innocent honesty, and I think there's value in that. Sometimes we all need a bit of that straightforwardness. Proverb 9. The customer is always right. This one is well known in the business world. It implies that customers should always be satisfied. While it's useful advice, I think it can go too far sometimes. It's good to respect customers, but there should also be fairness to both sides. Proverb 10. An Englishman's home is his castle. This proverb reflects the idea that people should feel safe and in control in their own homes. I think it's a nice saying. Home should be a place where we're free to be ourselves, a place we can always return to for comfort. Well, that's all for today. But before we wrap up, I want to mention one more thing about proverbs. Understanding these sayings is actually quite important if you're learning English, because native speakers often use them in daily conversations. Proverbs are like shortcuts. They express ideas and values quickly, so if you know them, you'll understand a lot more of what people are saying. Plus, using them yourself can make you sound more natural and fluent. So, next time you hear a proverb, take a moment to think about its meaning. It's a small step that can go a long way in boosting your English skills. Let's call it a day, guys. I hope you enjoyed these proverbs and maybe found a few new favorites. Proverbs give us wisdom in just a few words, and they can be powerful reminders in our daily lives. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, keep these wise words in mind. Have a nice day.
Thank you for listening to English Audio Lounge. We hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more audio stories and video classes to improve your English.